In today's video, I want to discuss how we use cardio and how we use daily steps to take a physique from looking like this. Last year, I was interested in losing some weight and I got up and walked every single day. And I went from looking like this and I went to looking like this. And only cardio I did was walking, but I want to talk about how walking and steps can be used interchangeably. Hey guys, what's going on? Today's question comes from right here on my Instagram direct message, and this gentleman has a great question about steps and activity and how we use treadmills, cardios, and steps for cardio to reach our fat loss goals. Hey Paul, I had a question regarding cardio and steps. Do you count the steps you get during a cardio session, or would you recommend doing cardio then trying to get all your steps throughout the day? Not sure what would be best. So years ago, before we had these step trackers, I would often notice my clients would stop getting results in spite of the fact that I was increasing their cardio. Later on, as I got more experience as a coach, I learned to ask the following question. When I increase your cardio, are you doing less of something else? So for that reason, what I typically suggest is that we keep two categories, our cardio and our steps separate. And here's why. Our daily steps usually are going to be just a part of our routine. Now, if you have a job like bartending, like waiting tables, like working in a hospital, where maybe a personal trainer, where you're kind of on your feet and moving all day, I have people that regularly get 10 to 20,000 steps a day doing that. We're probably not going to need to do any cardio, okay? 20,000 steps can be upwards of 4 hours of walking. However, I also have clients that get 2,000 steps a day. They basically just get up, drive to work, come home, sit down, maybe go for a little bit of a walk around the office and around the gym, but you don't get a lot of steps on some days when you live that type of a lifestyle. For those individuals, I would suggest that we do a cardio plan to elicit a response. There's a lot of great research that shows walking in the morning increases your metabolism, increases your mental clarity, it decreases hunger. So getting some activity in is going to have some metabolic benefit, some digestive benefit, and some overall health and mental health benefits. So we should be using these activities. What I noticed with competitors, and even myself, I always tell the story of my first contest prep. My coach kept adding more cardio and I wasn't losing weight. And it didn't occur to me that all I was doing was when he would add a cardio session, I would stop playing basketball. He would add another cardio session and I would stop playing ping pong. And it doesn't seem like that would play a huge role, but I was just basically changing one type of movement for another type of movement, thus negating the increased activity. Now we have these great trackers. The real value I find in the Fitbits and in the, even on your step trackers on your phones, is it just gives you an idea what your average steps are. So something I usually have my competitors, my clients do is report their average daily steps. Now you can combine that with cardio, but a step count to me should not be included in your cardio. And here's why. Cardiovascular activity is going to be a little more intensive. So something like riding a bike, an incline treadmill, walking on the stairs, you're going to have a higher heart rate. And I've done videos on how many calories you burn walking, rock walking, jogging, these kind of things. You can kind of see the differences. So I like to separate the two for that reason. But if you're just doing a step count, you can notice, okay, I was doing 8,000 steps and 30 minutes of cardio. Now I'm only doing 4,000 steps and 30 minutes of cardio. You might notice a difference there. You might have bumped up your cardio to 45 minutes, decreased your steps, and can't figure out why you're not able to lose weight. So I love data. As you guys know, I preach this idea of accountability. Being accountable is really the only way to ensure that you're going to be successful with weight loss. I would also suggest if you're using steps and cardio as a method to manage your weight, that you're also tracking your calories, because it can just offset the calories that you're taking in if you just eat more while adding more activity, okay? You need to be tracking your diet, at least get a rough estimate of where your calories are at. And if you don't know where to even start with that, how many calories you should be at to lose weight, build muscle, I've got a free calculator. I'll show you guys right here, okay? So that's it. That's all I do. I just use steps and I just use walking to burn fat and to get shredded. Now, I will get my cardio sessions pretty intensive. Although I'm only walking, I've got a nice incline and a nice speed, which will gradually increase over the process of fat loss, because as you adapt a little bit to your cardiovascular, you're still burning calories, but you might not be burning as many. So you've got to increase the intensity or the time commitment over time to reach those deficit numbers to keep things moving. This is why I do what I do, to help you guys understand the difference. But if you're looking at the whole 24-hour window, tracking your average steps, doing your cardio, tracking your calories, you can use this formula to very easily make progress. And if you need a goal, well, guys, we're giving away $25,000 in our worldwide transformation challenge, nutrition plans, training plans, vegan options, home training options, private group, and we're giving discounted coaching if you want a coach from Pro Physique to help you, or you can just do it on your own. Take all that money from Pro Physique. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great week.